Yo, what's good, everybody? TrentWherld here, also known as Trent. And today I have another story time to tell. Now, before I get into this story, I just want to quickly say I'm sorry if I've missed 2 days of uploading. I was kind of out in Las Vegas, chilling out there. By the way, shout out to all my people out there in Vegas. I love you all. You have a great city. And yeah, just love you all. Anyway, let's get into this story time. So this story time is about my brother and his girlfriend. Well, let me rephrase that. His ex-girlfriend. I shouldn't say his girlfriend right now active, but I mean his ex-girlfriend. But anyway, let's just jump into it. So around 2020 and probably 2019, my brother finds this girl. And wait a minute. I should jump a little bit forward. I don't want to go back. I don't want to go from the way beginning. I'm gonna push a little bit forward a little bit. So during 2020, my brother was dating this girl. We'll give her a name. We'll call her Sadie. So my brother was dating this girl named Sadie, and the relationship was starting off pretty okay, nothing bad, until the end of 2020, where things weren't going the best for everybody. Now, what I mean everybody, I mean my entire family and my other brother. So let's just get ready for this. So one day around 8 o'clock in the morning during the summer, I wake up and I hear screaming outside. Now, when you hear screaming, you tend to think that something's going on pretty bad. And like I said, I hear a scream, and it came from my grandmother's house. And my brother runs into my house, and he goes, "You need to hide me right now." I go, "What's going on?" He goes, "Me and my girl are fighting right now. You need to hide me right now." I'm like, "Okay, just follow me." So I take him to my little closet that I had, which I still have to this day. I told him, "Here, put these blankets on you." He goes, "All right, and then I'll come get you when she's gone." He goes, "Okay." So I close the blind, I close the door to my kind of like a closet, and then here she is. Sadie comes into my house. She goes, "Where is he?" I go, "Where's who?" She goes, "Don't play stupid, Trent. Where's your brother at?" I go, I don't know. I mean, I haven't seen him." She goes, "I know he's here right now, and you know that." I'm like, "Sadie, I don't know where my brother is. I don't know anything." She goes, "Okay, if you don't know anything, then let me search your house." So she full on searches the entire house, like my living room, my kitchen, my bathroom, my other brother's bedroom, because at the time my oldest brother was living with us. She searches my parents' bedroom and their bathroom, find nothing, and all that's left is my bedroom, and I'm blocking the doorway. She goes, "Open it." I go, I can't let you in there." She goes, "Why not?" I said, well, and I was like, because I was trying to find a good excuse to say. She goes, "Trent, if you don't let me inside your room, I'm going to push you out of the way and open that door and search your room to find your brother. So I'm going to give you the next 10 seconds to make a choice, or else I'm making the choice for you." I was like, "You can't go in there because I didn't do laundry." Like, full on, what the worst thing for me to say? She goes, "All right, I warned you." So she pushes me onto the ground, opens the door, and she starts searching my room for my brother. Like, she searches under my desk, because at the time I only had one table for my setup. And then she searches like under my bed, and she searches my closet, and she doesn't find my brother at all. So then she goes back to my grandmother's house, because at the time, Sadie and my brother, they were living at my grandmother's house right across the street from me, because my grandma lives like literally right across the street from me. But anyway, so she left, and I go find my brother. I'm like, hey, she's gone. He goes, thank you so much. I'm like, what the heck happened? So kind of what happened was my brother was leaving for work, and she saw something on his phone, and she thought that he was talking to a different girl, which it wasn't, and she kind of went insane. So then anyway, then another thing happened where one time, we jump forward to 2021. So one day I'm chilling at home. My parents are gone. It's just me. My brother's gone at work. And my brother, not my oldest, but the other one, he's going to work. And Sadie calls me. She goes, hey, I'm taking your brother to work. Do you want to go for a drive? Because at the time, I love going for drives. Like, I don't know why. Like, but now I kind of faded away, which I wish I can go back to my younger self and, like, experience, like driving outside, like, going outside of my house and just, like, going for, like, a drive. I wish I could do that now, but I don't know why. It kind of fade away from me. But anyway, I was like, sure, I'm down. She goes, okay. So I get ready, and I go with Sadie and my brother, and we're having a normal conversation. Great time taking my brother to work. And then it happens. She says something, and my brother says something, and it doesn't I don't remember how it went or how it went. Like I said, I don't know how it goes, but they were saying something, and she kind of took it the wrong way. So then eventually my brother got to work, and she was very upset at my brother. And she full on just pulls into the parking lot, gets out the car, and walks away. And I'm sitting in the back seat, and she walks out to this gas station. And me and my brother are staring at each other. I go, hey, you better calm your girl down, dude. And he literally tries to find her, and he had to get to work. And I think at this point, he was like probably 10 minutes late because he had to try to calm her down. But anyway, as she kind of gets better, she gets back in the car, and me and her were driving back home, and she starts crying. Full on cries in the car back home. And I didn't know why, and I kind of didn't put the pieces together, and, all that. But anyway, so there was more fights after that weren't going good, until eventually my parents were like, you know what? We need to have an intervention, I should say. So if you don't know what an intervention is, it's kind of like where everybody sits around in a circle and, like, talk about a person who's on the wrong path in their life. But instead of, it being the wrong path, it would be my brother and Sadie's relationship. So it was me, my older brother, my parents, and then Sadie and my middle brother. So we're in a circle, and my parents are like, does anybody want to go first? And we all sit there in silence. We don't say a word. So then my dad chimes in. He goes, okay, I'll start. So my dad starts saying what he feels about the relationship, and then my oldest brother goes, and then my mom goes, and then my mom goes, Trent, is there something you want to say about this whole thing? I'm like, yeah. So I say, Sadie, and I say my brother's name. I'm like, this thing between you two, it's not working out. And, like, it's not working out because of little things that are happening to you two that I'm noticing. And I talk about, and I mentioned the day of the work incident. I'm like, the day that you put the car in park, walked out on me and my brother, went to the gas station, was kind of out of line. I won't lie. And I don't want to see my brother get hurt as he already is. Because at the time of the fight, the huge one I talked about at the beginning of the story, he came in with a black eye, scratch marks, and his glasses were about to break, and so much more. I'm like, this relationship between you guys, it's either you guys need to really get it together or you need to break up. Because this isn't just hurting me. You're also hurting my older brother and my parents, and we don't want that. So it's either you guys make two decisions for both each other, and you have to get this on the right mark. Because we don't want this no more. Because you're already hurting everybody around you. Keep in mind, they were also hurting my grandma, which I mentioned as well. I was like, you two have to make a decision. And if that decision doesn't work, then it's best if you two just break up. Because you're not only hurting yourselves, you're hurting everybody else around you. And I sat down, and she starts crying. Sadie starts crying, and she walks out of the house. And it's just me, my older brother, my middle brother, and then my parents. I go, listen, dude, you have to do the right thing. You have to dump her. And everybody was agreeing with me because I'm like, we don't want to see you go through another fight where we have to see you in a hospital bed and you have bruises even more on you. And I'm like, you haven't been yourself since you started dating this girl. Like, your mood has changed. You've acted so different around us. You have to make the right decision. Just do this for us. And I think when I said that, it kind of really, told them, hey, you have to do the right thing here. You're hurting not only your parents, but you're hurting your older and your younger brother. So eventually, after that whole intervention, my brother told her, we need to end this. It's not healthy. So she agreed. She packed up all her things and she moved out. I didn't see her again until 2022. I was coming home from the Bay Area, and we stopped at this Chick-fil-A, and I saw her sitting with her brother and her friends, and and I didn't interact with her. I didn't say nothing. And so, it was pretty much like a quiet moment for me and my mom and everybody who was with us on that trip. But, yeah, that's it. Moral of the story is, make sure you know the person well, because you don't know their personality well. And make sure that the girl or the person you're trying to get with is not that crazy like my brother who was dating. And just moral of the story is, just find the right person for you. Bottom line. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed today's story time. If you guys did, please leave a like. Don't forget to subscribe. If you guys are brand new to the channel, feel free to leave your guys' story time in the comments down below. And subscribe if you're new. I'll see y'all later. Peace.
It feels like home. I'm never gonna leave this place. It's all I know.